WanderingWonderBread, and welcome back to Speed Dating for Ghosts. In this episode, we will be doing round 2 of Speed Dating in Hell. Let's go see what we find out. The second round begins. Look at the little... They changed! Oh my goodness! Okay, sup spooky, okay? Righteous to see you again. Splendiferous even. I like your bikini. Thanks. I like to switch it up. Right now, it's polka dot time. It's good for the beach. Where'd you get it? The mall. The demon mall. There's a demon mall? It's like the regular mall, just with a really freaky food court. Lots of gnarly eats. Decent places to party. Which reminds me, here we go again. Andy does some random air guitar. Hello, East St. Louis. There. All better, jet setter. Hey, what's your opinion of platypuses? Platypi? Whatever. Those hairy duck dudes. Look it up. I like them. I mean, who doesn't like a good platypus? How can you not? Exactly. They're ultimate party animals. I think about shades, sunglasses, like the ones on my dome. If you put them on an animal who looks the most down like party, a platypus. It's inarguable. Okay, fine. Kangaroos are up there. Dogs too. Especially if they're in a sidecar. Oh my goodness. I love dogs in sidecars. I love dogs at party. Like Dave the dog? Okay. Let's not talk about Dave because I don't know if he'll hear me and like be offended. I can't argue with that. Good. Arguing is the pits. I don't like to argue. Me either. I prefer to party. Do you get along with others? And look where it got you. Let's ask. They're fun, I guess. Well, not Agatha. You'd think a vampire would be more fun. I fell asleep talking to her. Oh. Which, I know, rude. Sometimes when I'm bored, I play a game. I take what someone says and try to guess their sign. Okay. What's Gail's sign? Gail's a tricky one. Total type A. Friendly, but not your friend. Strong Gemini vibes. Alright, what about Agatha? The vampire ghost, a wet blanket. Obsessed with the past. Single track mind. Agatha's a Scorpio. Most deaf. Alright. Oh, I don't get to ask about Dave now? Alright, how do you know about this? Internet. Oop. Here I go, fading away again. Nature calls. Andy crushes a beer on his head. There we go. So, where were we? Andy still appears to be fading. Oh no. What? I am? That never happens. Just keep partying. I'm trying. Maybe if I put on more party accessories? Yes, please. I left them in the car. Oh god, Andy. The bell rings. I gotta go. Oh. Andy's been partying for more than 1,000 years. I'm sure they'll figure this out. Don't worry. No, I'm worried. Andy needs his party gear. I mean, don't worry that much. Demons aren't even real. What? Or are they? He seemed pretty real to me. I return to drag you further down. Please don't. I understand why you're down. You cannot truly understand. Not yet, anyway. Time slows when you're here. So do you hate garlic as a sunlight? No more than you might. Real vampires are more complicated. Real vampires are not monsters. Mostly. Like the living. There are some among us with violent tendencies. They make it difficult for those of us simply trying to make the best of our curse. Ooh, I wish I was a vampire. Vampirism is a curse. Immortality worsens the longer you live. And my hunger for blood is insatiable, especially now that I cannot feed. When I first became a vampire, it was difficult to find blood without killing people. What about blood banks? Oh, what happens to a vampire without blood? We wither, shrivel like leaves. Over time, the body becomes immobile, a husk. But the mind remains. The effect can be reversed if we are fed blood. But to the living, a body without a pulse is dead. Many vampires are present at their own funerals. For some, there are multiple funerals. The lucky withered are put in tombs. The unlucky are buried. That sounds worse than death. Yes. I would like to change the subject. Me too. I am surprised, lonely spirit. You have an intelligence, it seems. That's precisely how I solved my problem. I became a nurse. I was quite good at finding veins. It was easy to take more than was needed. A unit for the test that required a vial. I only took more from those healthy enough to give it. Ooh, do you have a favorite blood type? They all taste different, like red wines. The rarer the type, the blander the taste. The platelet count is also a factor. Thin blood can be quite refreshing, but you have to drink more to get your fill. Who turned you? Yeah, did you know any other vampires? I did not. You would think, over time, we would find each other. But in all my years as a vampire, I did not meet others like me, except for the one who turned me. And he is no longer in the picture, as they say. Tell me about him. The one who turned me was my husband. Oh, my first husband. On our anniversary, 8 years to the day, he said this way, I would be pretty forever. I did not ask to be undead. I wanted to grow old. I wanted to die someday. That is the natural way of things. He did not care what was natural. He did not care what I wanted. Oh. What happened to him? I foolishly mistook his gesture for romance and stayed with him for a number of years. But eternity is a long time. Eventually, he left me for someone he deemed prettier. I can only assume he turned her as well. You know, lonely spirit. Despite some difficulties, you are a good listener. The bell rings. Should you wish to know me better, you need only look where crimson meets black. However, if you are not interested, I will understand. There needn't be any bad blood between us. Goodbye, lonely spirit. Perhaps I will see you again. Oh, you will. I'll be back. A vampire ghost has taken an interest in you. That's neat. Oh, hi again. That's me. Or it's me. Dave the dog. Want to hear a joke? I love to tell jokes. Jokes are pretty great, I think. I'd love to hear a joke. Okay, so this dog walks into a bar and gets this. He walks up to the bartender and the dog says, "Give me a gin and ginger." Then what happens? The bartender looks up and says, "Holy moly, a talking dog." Dave the dog laughs. That's my favorite That was my human's favorite joke. You're a good dog, Dave. I guess I miss Miriam so much. That was my human's name. Miriam took me for walks twice a day. She let me stop to smell literally everything. And sometimes, when it was extra hot, we'd go swimming in a lake of water. Most lakes are water, no? You want more pats? I feel like we should. All right, let's keep talking. Where could Miriam be? We had favorite places. We'd go on our walks. I bet probably one of those. I bet she's looking for me too. Aw, you want more pats? Oh, yes, please. You pat Dave. Thanks. That makes me feel appreciated. Oh, appreciated and safe. Oh, that was too short a time. The bell rings. Ah. Woof, woof, woof. Oh no. I did it again. Sorry. Again. I sure hate that bell. That's the last of the speed dates. Time to pick someone to date. Oh, pick me! Pick me! Ah, these were all so good. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of round 2. And make sure to like and subscribe so you do not miss who we go on a date with.